Hey everybody, it's Dr. Sam Robbins. Today I'm going to discuss 6 clinically proven ways to improve your insulin sensitivity so you can build more muscle and lose fat at the same time. Now, over the years, I've noticed that people, especially athletes that I've coached, those who have the best insulin sensitivity are able to eat more food, especially carbohydrates, without getting fat. They can build more muscle and they're stronger because of it, and they can lose more fat or stay leaner, especially around the belly. And one common factor that all these people have is really good insulin sensitivity, which is what I want to talk about today. Now, I personally believe that managing your blood sugar levels and improving insulin sensitivity is one of the most important things you can do to live a healthier and longer life, and at the same time, look and feel younger. So what does insulin sensitivity mean? Basically, when you eat carbohydrates and proteins, but especially carbohydrates such as sugars, rice and pasta, breads, fruit, and so forth, your body's blood sugar will naturally go up. Now, some foods have higher glycemic index and glycemic load, which cause higher blood sugar levels, such as sugar or cornflakes, for example. Anyway, as your blood sugar levels go up, your pancreas will release insulin, a hormone, to help lower the blood sugar back to normal, healthy levels. And this goes on all day long. Unfortunately, because of aging, genetics, negative hormonal changes, lifestyle, stress, and a poor diet, over time, your blood sugar levels go higher and higher when you eat. Your body will then release more and more insulin to lower this higher blood sugar. And over time, this causes insulin resistance, which means that your body doesn't feel the insulin like it used to, and your body has to produce even more insulin to lower the blood sugar. Now, I'm oversimplifying all this, but you get the point. And insulin is an essential hormone, and you need it to live. But here's the problem. High levels of insulin cause body fat storage, especially around the belly. And as you become more and more insulin resistant, the carbs you eat, they don't go into the muscle cells as well. They also don't get used up as energy as well either. Instead, they get stored as body fat. And the end result is less muscle and more belly fat. Now, the people with the best genes tend to have highly sensitive insulin receptors, and thus their body only needs to produce a little bit of insulin. This means less body fat. And the food gets stored into the muscle cells, which means more energy and more muscle, especially when you exercise. You'll also be stronger and have more stamina too. And that's why I wanted to do today's topic about 6 clinically proven ways that you can increase insulin sensitivity so you can build more muscle, lose fat, and have more energy. So let's get started with the first one. Getting better and deeper sleep is one of the best things you can do for your health and for optimizing your hormones, improving your insulin sensitivity. Now, I'll do an entire video about this topic. However, a couple of things to make sure you want to do to get better sleep. You try to get to sleep before midnight, preferably before 11 p.m. Get in a regular sleep pattern, all right? Same night, same time, all the time. Keep your room dark and maybe even wear eye shades like I do. Also, you want to reduce or eliminate looking at the computer or TV screen before bed. That blue light you can turn off on your laptop and so forth, or you can just wear blue blocker glasses like I do. The next thing you want to do is lose fat and gain muscle. Basically, the less fat you have, especially belly fat, the higher your insulin sensitivity. Additionally, the more muscle you have, the higher your insulin sensitivity. So try to lose some fat and gain muscle as well. Losing fat is actually more important for improving insulin sensitivity, and a combination of a better diet and exercise program is best, and that's what I want to talk about next. You want to eat better. And eating better is a major part of improving insulin sensitivity. Again, I'll dig deeper about this in a future video, but here's some things to consider. First, you want to eat lower glycemic index and lower glycemic load carbohydrates and stay away from high ones. This means trying to eat more vegetables, fruits, legumes, and yams. Also, you want to eat better quality protein and actually stay away from dairy and protein powders. Both tend to spike up blood sugar levels. I'd rather you eat whole protein sources. And finally, you want to eat better fats. This means stay away from trans fats and many of the seed or vegetable oils that are high in omega-6 fats. This includes so-called, healthy oils such as soybean, canola, corn, sunflower, sesame, and similar oils. You want to stay away from the high omega-6 fats. Also, fasting, intermittent fasting, or cyclic ketogenic diets are also very good for improving insulin sensitivity. Try eating more soluble fiber is also very good. And simply lowering your total carbohydrate intake is also very helpful. Next, you want to exercise more. Exercising increases insulin sensitivity. In fact, my diabetic clients and athletes, they require less injectable insulin on the days that they exercise. And when you exercise, basically the sugar moves into the muscle for storage and promotes an immediate increase in insulin sensitivity, which lasts for 24 to 48 hours. Depending on the exercise. And my suggestion is to actually combine both aerobic and anaerobic. So maybe 3 times a week, lift weights or do some kind of resistance exercises for your muscles. And this could be, for example, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And on alternate days, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, do some kind of cardio. I prefer a brisk walk or maybe a nice bike ride or maybe even get on the treadmill, all right? 20 to 30 minutes daily is all you need. Just one thing to remember, if you go too hard or too long or too strenuous, you'll eventually stress your body and the opposite will happen, which I want to bring up in the next point. You want to reduce stress. Stress is one of the worst things for your body, especially your insulin sensitivity. This is why sleep is so important because it helps reduce so many of your stress hormones and it creates balance. Now, stress hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline cause insulin resistance. This is also why stress causes more belly fat. Stress also lowers testosterone and other youthful hormones. So what you want to do is manage your stress levels as much as possible. And a lot of this first begins inside your head and what you think about. Some people can turn something so small into something horribly bad and really big, and they just can't seem to let go. And that's just a lot of ongoing stress. Also, not sleeping enough, or exercising too much or too hard or too long, and similar physical stressors all cause insulin resistance over time. And lastly, you want to take some supplements. Now, there are a few clinically proven supplements that will quickly help improve your insulin sensitivity, lower your blood sugar levels, and help you build more muscle and lose belly fat. And they work really quickly, just like exercise does. One of my favorites is apple cider vinegar. It's really good. I personally take about 1 tablespoon 3 times daily. Also, Chromium, alpha lipoic acid, and Vanadyl sulfate have a long proven history. I've been taking them for years. Also, herbs such as berberine, cinnamon extract, bitter melon, fenugreek, banaba leaf are all fantastic and very powerful if you take the correct form and dosage, which I'll talk about in a minute. And there's also about 6 to 7 essential vitamins and minerals that are typically actually low in those who have poor insulin sensitivity. In fact, below in the description area, I put up a special web page with a list of the best ingredients and dosages that are clinically proven to help lower your blood sugar and improve insulin sensitivity, plus a bonus link about the formula that I personally use to help lower my blood sugar and increase my insulin sensitivity, also improve my A1C levels. And at least make sure you implement one of the tactics today so you can start building more muscle and losing more belly fat by improving your insulin sensitivity. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for listening and have a happy and healthy day.